to find it and share because
yeah, I don't see it yet.
I can't tell everybody else to do it if I'm not doing
Well,
it.
I'm sure.
It's not loading, is it loading?
Yeah, it's loaded.
There we go.
Hey Kyle, we'll go full screen. Everybody out there, I know we got the split screen, and it is a lot easier for you to see the action on the full screen, but sometimes we're going to have to go with the dual. We ran a contest. We ran a contest during the first hill, as all of you know, and we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Clyde, can you pop the picture up, or is it too much of a crazy hassle? So we asked everybody who the Mullet Brothers, not the Mullet Brothers, who these two cute kids were, and a bunch of you got it right. And who did you pick randomly, Bree?
I picked Corey Williams.
Corey Williams.
So,
What you need to do, you can write us, give us your address, and we're going to send you out some swag. How about that?
yes.
And
So congrats, Corey. You correctly guessed
I'm
Bubba and Tim Bacon.
I'm thinking we're going to need a little bit of trivia.
I could go for some trivia.
yeah.
I do love trivia.
So if you pull down the Mullet Brothers, the Bacon Boys, the Fabulous Baker Boys, Clyde,
Which fun piece of trivia are we going to go with?
I'm thinking, what about some stats?
Okay.
All right. Now, what do you want to go with? The most podiums, regular season podiums
Yeah.
of all time?
Yeah. Why not?
I would go with the person that won the most heels, and what number is that?
The most hills? That's going to be a much bigger number.
Well, that's the but that's the thing. We could do that, or we could do most podiums, and who is that? Most hills, who is
The
that?
number is what needs to be the guess, not who it is.
Okay.
The name and the number.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
This one's going to be a little trickier then. That picture, it wasn't quite a giveaway, but, it wasn't too difficult. So our next bit of trivia here, this is going to be a little trickier.
All right, now pop up the answers, y'all. What?
So let's rephrase the question clearly for everybody. So we want to know who has the most wins for hills, not just events, but hills.
Hills.
And how many?
How many of them?
So who and how many? So who do you think has...
I think I know who.
Are we saying in the history
in the history of
SRRS?
the Southern Rock Racing
Okay.
since 2012.
Okay, so who is it, and how many hill climbs have they won? Not just events, but single hills. That's tricky.
It kind of is.
I'm curious to see what everybody says.
Well, speaking of hills,
So for anybody who's just joining us and missed it, I'm Bree Molitor. This is Dave Z. We are on Hill 2 for the bouncer class here at Dirty Turtle Off-Road Park in Kentucky. This is the second installment of the Northern Rock Racing Series, 5th race overall for the entire point series for the year. So we're halfway through the season here. Having an awesome day so far. We had the UTV race, we had Hill 1 for the bouncers, and now we're on Hill 2. All right, who was that?
That was our guy, Will Stewart.
That was Will. Okay, so Will Stewart starting us off here.
Now, just to put this hill into perspective, Ryan Bramhall, that was soaking wet yesterday, that hill, and Bramhall couldn't get over the first ledge.
Right.
It was ridiculous.
It had water on it all afternoon. Changed things quite a bit. That's right. It is dusty out here, so we had that trying to get it under control yesterday.
So, I know this is a pretty tricky question, but we need you to name the driver who has won the most hills
24.26, 24.26.
in the history of the Southern Rock Racing Series. And how many hills has he won?
She can't hear you on that radio.
And hopefully somebody can get right on the money there and guess the number. But if not, I guess we'll take whoever gets closest. Is that how we're gonna do that? That's a tricky question.
Hey, Ray Merrill. Good answer, Ray. I'm not going to say whether you're right or wrong, but dang it, that's a good guess, Ray.
I don't even know the answer to this question.
Really?
Yeah, well, you wouldn't either if you hadn't cheated and looked at the list.
Oh, we're selling each other out. We're going to have fun today. Bree done opened the door. Okay.
Don't be like, oh, really? You don't know. I'm just saying, Zal.
Got 427 reasons to get this answer right.
So, good thing we had the door closed.
Yeah. Matt Schistler.
Pretty sure some rocks just bounced off the trailer. I don't know.
25.25 Matt Schistler.
24.26.
25.25.
My truck need to be moved up some.
All right, so far, hill number 2
Looks like Randall.
of the 2018 Northern Rock Racing Series. Round 2 action sponsored by SCS GearBox. It's underway. William Stewart is leading the pack right now with a time of 24.26. Right behind him, Wildman Matt Schistler just ran with a 25.25. We are just feet away from the starting line, and the production trailer is rocking.
You can
up.
see the trailer sitting right there by the starting line.
That's us.
Yeah, we're in there.
Wave, Bree.
Don't think that's how that works, Dave.
Did you see something hanging from old Matt Schistler right there? Looked like he busted his drive shaft. Is that a drive shaft?
Can't see. Like by front driver's side?
Rear.
Rear? No, I didn't see it then.
Yeah.
Kyle, yes, we did have a rollover. We had a UTV rollover and a, who else rolled over? We had a buggy roll, didn't we?
Yes, Matt Schistler.
Or was it Matt? Yeah, okay, and then Matt. All right, Randall.
Come on, Randall. Man, he's got Rage working so well right now.
Yes, Cassie, to clarify, Kyle talking about rollovers. That was one in the UTV race earlier and then one on Hill 1 for the bouncer race. We just got started here on Hill 2 for the bouncers. Haven't had any carnage yet. Hanging out here at Dirty Turtle Off-Road Park in Bedford, Kentucky. Enjoying some awesome weather. Got a great crowd out here. A really spectator-friendly hill. That always helps. It makes everybody's lives easier and much more enjoyable here at the races.
Wish we had more water.
What's going on, Tal? Hope all is well, holding it down in the greater Memphis area.
All right, so the trivia question for this show is, in the history of the SRRS since 2012, which driver has had the most wins for hills, not just events, but the most hill climb wins, and what is that number? So who is it and how many?
And we're not talking bounty class, we're not talking UTV, we're talking bounty point series.
No, Cup Series.
Cup series.
Just the series races, not any of the extras.
That's right.
Awesome, Corey Williams. Congrats again on winning our last trivia question, last show. We've got your info, and you'll be getting a little swag pack in the mail.
All right, we got my man Scott Goforth on the line. Big shout out to Mr. Goforth, hanging in Kodak, Tennessee right now, over Goforth Tire. I think Scott laying this one up, making sure he gets out the top. Smart move. Very, very solid run at 27.19.
You can see that it's a bit dusty out here today. We had a lot of water running yesterday, doing what we could to keep that down. But that's just part of racing.
That's right.
A beautiful day here. I'm really enjoying the weather and the lack of humidity compared to Tennessee.
Hey, Cassie Stewart, guess what? Your husband is in the lead. Will Stewart is currently leading the pack on hill number 2 with a 24-26. Matt Schisler in second. And that's Nick Campbell driving.
Oh, Raging Hornet.
Old Nick didn't like it when I said you whooped on him in the UTV race.
Now, what is so bad about being beat by me?
I'm just saying.
That's what I want to know.
30.09, 30.09.
Which I don't think I beat him anyway. Y'all were messing with him, weren't you?
Probably.
I did beat a certain number of fellas, though. Not gonna say who exactly.
Yeah, you will. I will. I'm not scared.
Let's just say I didn't come in last. So I'm happy.
All right, so contest time again, y'all. Which driver in the bouncer class has won more single hills than any other driver? What's his name, and how many hills has he won? It's a very complicated question.
It kind of is. I think we've said it about as many ways as you can, though. They're getting it. They're giving us numbers.
Woo!
And some more rocks.
Somebody asked, does Clayton run
Yeah,
yet?
Clayton.
Well, here he is. He's moving through this one.
Cassie, I did.
He's moving through this one. There you go, Cassie. 19.64, Clayton
All right,
Hollingsworth.
Clayton. That puts him in the lead now. So Clayton is our current leader for Hill 2 so far.
All right, we have Timothy Bacon on the line. I know we got some big block fans out there. Team Bacon Racing. Nice.
See if Bubba does what he's been doing all season.
Bubba with a quick run. 22.15 seconds. All right, so we want to tell you where we're at. After 8 runs, we have Clayton Hollingsworth sitting in first place. Then who we got?
Oh, looks like Bubba Bacon just pulled himself second place so far.
And following Bubba, we got Will Stewart.
Matt Schisler. I like how you spelled his name there.
Well, that's autocorrect here. Yep, that would be autocorrect. Scott Goforth.
We got Randall Key next.
All right, and in 7th place, Timmy Bacon.
And then rounding out so far is Steve Robinson. That's all of our drivers so far for Hill 2.
We are,
And then I think we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Eliminate burnt plug wires forever with Excel Ceramic Spark Plug Wires. High-temperature double silicone construction makes them ideal for turbocharged and supercharged engines or any car with headers. Find a set for your application today at excel-ignition.com.
We want to welcome everybody back to Dirty Turtle Off-Road for the Northern Rock Racing Series second round. Halfway through the season, Bree.
We are, I know, it's kind of weird.
It's been a good time so far. And these people have been, the drivers have just been fighting it out. I mean, there's so much on the line right here. A lot of, what would you say? Aside from the money, let's put the money aside. But, I mean, these people are competitive as all heck.
Bragging rights. Yeah.
Is it bragging rights? But I mean, just the competition.
Right. Yeah.
We got Sam Carter.
I mean, it's just fun. You put a bunch of competitive people together, and, I mean, we enjoy it. speeding.
Sam had a great run on hill number 1. Get a little delay in that turn while he was on the ground. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Maybe he had to text his girlfriend or something. I don't know.
Oh, come on now. You were bragging on him earlier.
I was bragging on Sam. That's right.
28.35 for Sam Carter.
There's nothing I like more, and just, you know, I think any fan of the sport, would say, well, any fan of the sport's going to love what's about to happen right now.
Oh, yeah.
We've got the Godfather himself on the line, Mr. Bobby Tanner.
Now, Old Blue reared up on Bobby on the first hill. So let's see how it goes this time for him.
Come on, Bobby. That's it, Bob.
Come on. Looking smooth.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, he wanted that. You can tell. That was a great smooth run from Bobby. 20.55 is his time. And that makes sense.
Oh, man. I like seeing that.
Bobby's sitting in second place currently after that run.
Clayton Hollinsworth sitting in first place with a 1964. Bobby Tanner in second with a 2055. Bubba Bacon in third with a 2215. And Will Stewart, that's right, William Stewart, he done went postal. He sent it with a 2426.
I believe. Yep. He's coming around the corner there. He's been working to get this buggy dialed in lately.
Yeah, looked real good on the first hill, for sure. Oh! Oh! Timmy Chuck! Look at the RCV recovery crew on the scene. Look at Jack. What was that, Jack?
So fast. How did they get down there
That was
so
Jack.
fast? Well, Jack's like a mountain.
Jack, you know, I want to say that was Jack. He slid down the hill. It's not
Probably.
like
It couldn't have been Bobby yet, because Bobby would have been out of blue. Otherwise, I would pay a lot for Bobby to
he
get down there so fast.
slid down that hill like
Yeah.
Bobby Tanner when Shelby flips on, you know.
I don't know how they get down there so fast.
No,
They
it's
just
ridiculous.
blink and they're there. But so special shout out to the recovery crew with us at all the races. We always have such a great recovery crew.
But-
we're going to let them watch the recovery on the place of work.
What?
We're going to let them watch the recovery on the place of work.
I thought you said turtles.
Yeah, we're having a communication breakdown over here, people. Hey, stay with us. Watch the recovery while we play this.
I believe. Yep. He's coming around the corner there. He's been working to get this buggy dialed in lately.
Yeah, looked real good on the first hill, for sure. Oh! Oh! Timmy Chuck! Look at the RCV recovery crew on the scene. Look at Jack. What was that, Jack?
So fast. How did they get down there
That was
so
Jack.
fast? Well, Jack's like a mountain.
Jack, you know, I want to say that was Jack. He slid down the hill. It's not like
Probably. It couldn't have been Bobby yet, because Bobby would have been out of blue. Otherwise, I would pay a lot for Bobby to get down there
he
so fast.
slid down that hill like
Yeah.
Bobby Tanner when Shelby flips on, you know.
I don't know how they get down there so fast.
No,
They
it's
just
ridiculous.
blink and they're there, but so.
No matter where your ride takes you. Whether it's a quick trip or a slow climb. When you choose RCV Performance Axles, you're guaranteed to finish every time.
Come on.
Ah, that's it.
Hang it.
Where are you going there?
Come on. We're live, man. God.
Ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna go live in a minute.
Yeah, alright.
Just in a minute. Are we live?
I don't know. Are we?
No.
No, not yet.
That's going to be a great outtake.
I don't know. Are we? We are.
Okay, we've been
Your
phone's late.
Clyde keeps doing this to us.
That screen shows you what's there. Does
He doesn't
anybody
tell
understand?
All right, let's
Don't watch the screen.
Huh?
Can't watch.
You got it. That's
No,
how,
that's
yeah,
it,
That's
yeah.
how we see
Watch the
everything. Guys, we have Luke Wilson with us in the trailer right now.
the Luke Wilson.
Don't worry, stuff
All right, now, hey, maybe we can ask Luke Wilson and get his guess on the trivia question.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
he is somewhat of
Been around
a
that long.
trivia freak.
Been around a while.
Who?
All right, so we're asking a trivia question. We did one last show. It was a baby picture. Take a guess of the drivers. This one, you want to ask it?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Have fun with it.
Okay. So in the history of the SRRS in 2012, for Cup Series races, who has won the most single hill climbs? Not just events, but hills. Who is it and how many?
Single hills like
Like not a whole event, but like, you know,
Like there are 2 hills per
how
every
many,
event.
Yeah. Who is it and how many hills have they won?
the year 2012. Is that what we're
No,
talking
no.
No, since
Since
then. The
then.
whole SRS.
Well, you could do the math on how many years Southern Rock Race has been around. I don't know if it would be Timmy or not, but I would say Timmy's won more single hills than anybody.
How many? What's your ballpark guess?
See, this is good
Put you on
because
the
this
spot
dude,
here.
I'm
this
gonna
dude
say-
right here is truly a student of the game.
I'm
And
gonna
if he gets it
say
right, I'm gonna let everybody know right now.
30
We're not even gonna let this contest go. He's gonna win all the
38.
crap.
He said 38.
Okay. I'm
you
not
didn't
gonna
get
say.
it right.
Okay,
I don't do
man.
math. I don't math.
So everybody who got 38, it's not 38.
I didn't know either.
Well, now we got to do high or low.
Well, Price is Right rules.
I'm in high or low.
We get.
Are we gambling?
All right, we got some
Are we
money
allowed to
going
gamble?
on here.
Can we gamble on there, Clyde?
Yeah, we can gamble.
Howell said you're his hero.
Oh, thanks, Steve. I appreciate that. The rock bouncing poet.
So
Yes.
did you see what happened out there with Timmy Chuck?
I did not because I was running over here. My phone's going off the whole time. Clyde's like, "You got to get over here and do an interview." Dave Z's sitting here, Bree's waiting. We're gonna stop the show.
It's
and
bad.
Timmy, there's no phone service.
Clyde
down
says
here
there's not even
whatsoever.
phone service. That's amazing.
Clyde sent a pigeon to where I was at the hand.
That's where that pigeon went.
Can we say that on TV?
Does-
Oh, you said pigeon.
They
Okay. No, go ahead. I apologize.
So, yes, I made it. I'm here. Dirty Turtle events are always awesome events. They're great hills. Can't say enough for Scott and Tina. They do a lot for the sport. It's an awesome setup.
I know last time I was here at Dirty Turtle a few years ago, we rode around the track out there in your UTV.
Your dad was envious of that, wasn't he? Your dad said he could. Your dad wasn't here, then he wanted to take a side by side.
It was a mega truck race we were here for.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that was a while back.
Yeah, it's been a while. And then before that was Boo Bash when I had the Juggy, and old Trip Poland jumped in the passenger seat and said, "Let's go put on a show." And I wheelied it going up Bobby's Hill, and I wheelied it coming down. And then Dad was like,
Bobby's Hill never disappoints. Bobby's Hill never disappoints.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 6. I don't know.
Speaking of Trip, he was watching. What's up, Trip? How you doing?
Trip.
Hope all is well.
Cassie says she misses seeing you out racing. You gonna be racing again anytime soon?
Too old to race this stuff. These kids.
Whatever. What are you, 27,
Ask Dave how old
28?
he is.
Nobody knows how old I am. Nobody knows what my birthday is.
No one knows what your birthday is.
No.
How do you not know your birthday?
I know when my birthday is, but nobody else.
And nobody else does.
Yeah.
Because that's the PIN number on his MasterCard. So
Yeah,
we're going to nix that right now. Yeah, baby.
Wow, Mark Nero is on a
That's
pass.
why we shut the door.
You guys don't understand. Scott at Sunfire Off-Road just got done building this for Mark.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
That thing makes a boatload of horsepower.
And there's a bad spot right
Obviously,
there.
it's one of the only self-riding buggies in the, the market.
Man, that's what
I
Timmy.
think that horsepower might be a little hard
That
to
horsepower,
handle.
it might be hurting him.
Well, Tim Sorensen just hit that same spot where he went down, where he lost
See,
it.
the buggy self-rights every time.
Look at, it's like a cat.
It is like a cat.
And Scott Morris, I really want to get Scott in here. We were talking about him earlier. He has such a track record of putting out some of the most competitive buggies in
He
the
does.
sport.
Scott's got a lot of knowledge on suspension and
46.14.
improves itself time and time again. So what else has been going on in the live feed? Trip's crying. Joe Pierce says Tim Cameron 47. Katie
Hi, Joe Pierce.
says this is Jamie from
JP.
Katie's phone. Luke's a has-been. Yeah, I get it. Joe Pierce. Hi, Dave and Bree. Joe, I always say hi to you when you're on TV. I can't believe you wouldn't even...
Doing you that way, dude.
I'm waiting, Joe.
I know, he gave us a guess. Andy said hi to me and Dave, but he didn't even mention you.
Washed up. Probably doesn't even recognize me.
No.
I didn't go to Maine. That was the problem. Is that the main issue you have with me?
Oh, there she. Speaking about Sunfire buggies. What's up, Veronica Crouch? You doing all right?
Also, somebody recently gave us a very good guess on our trivia question.
Really?
Not going to say who, but we had a
Oh.
really good guess.
Oh, I'm not gonna say it's
Yeah,
knocking on the door.
I'm going to say who it is.
We got the Chubb. Hey,
Chubb.
that didn't sound right.
No.
Oh my
That
God.
didn't come out right.
Buggy
The
named
buggy
Chubb.
Chubb.
And this is his first time. This is Mike Welsh. Yeah, Mike Welsh, first time racing with us at the Southern Rock Racing Series. So that's always fun to be bringing new people into the series.
I'm not saying they were drinking when they built this buggy, but the name of the folks that built it are 3 Sheets Into the Wind Fabrication.
Nice.
So,
That's good stuff. Buggy seems to be doing all right. Made it to the first hill pretty good.
really did. Not yet. I hope not.
I wish the folks at home could see how busy Clyde is.
Oh, Clyde's
it's
got
pretty-
like 12 things going on at any given time.
Watch this. Clyde, you suck.
I've never seen anybody text, talk on a radio, answer a phone call.
Dude,
and type
he's
on a
texting 3
And he's
people.
manning all the screens here.
Right. He's
Getting
running the
everything
clocks.
computer. Yeah.
His brain must be like a computer screen when you've got all the tabs open, you know?
Well,
On the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, mine will go red. Mark Nero? Oh, no, that was Chubb. I'm sorry.
Mark Nero went before him.
What was his time?
Who?
Chubbs.
Oh, I didn't get
Hey, Clyde, what was Chubb's time?
Oh, Joe Pierce said Luke who?
4.44 point.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate that. The trivia question is, who has won the most singular hills?
For in the history of the SRRS, so that's since 2012, which driver and how many hills has he won? Not just events, but single hills. So we want to know who it is and how many hills you think that he's won.
Give me that time one more time. I'm not here.
And we had a winner from Hill 1's trivia question, which was guessing the Bacon Boys baby picture. That was fun. Corey Williams was our winner.
Chubb.
So we got some
6-0.
swag on the line for you guys.
What's Chubb?
I keep saying the word Chubb, and Luke is touching me with that thing there.
All right, who do we have on the phone?
Antenna. Antenna.
Oh. Yeah, antenna. That's it.
I think there's one.
Oh,
Sounds like Timmy. I hear some over there.
That's gotta be
is that Timmy?
Yeah.
Why did we skip her then?
What about Brandon?
Brendan Davis.
Yeah, he didn't go yet.
Brendan Davis is a stud. He can get the job done.
Is he not run yet?
Little rear steer.
Yeah, I was saying, you got a rear steer on there.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Buggy lays so flat.
Good Lord.
Out the top.
There we go.
Oh, that was tight.
Oh boy, Clayton's gonna love this.
Tight
Oh,
Evan.
I can't wait.
Very close. Not like I'm trying to be cool and say that was so tight. Alright,
Oh, this
TC
is
with a
good.
time of 19.70.
Well,
Wow. It is close.
all right, here's the deal.
Who do we have on the line?
Clayton Hollinsworth edged out Tim Cameron on that one for sure. Clayton had a time of 1964.
Wow, so close.
Tim Cameron had a time of 1970.
Yep.
That's pretty close.
And then we've got Bobby sitting in third right now.
All right, we got Blake Schultz, baby.
Blake Schultz trying out a little rental buggy.
He's in a rental and he
He's still
really
around.
likes the way it feels too.
Don't be him.
Unless you're the one that's doing the renting, right?
I rented Sean Dawson's one year at Cable Hill.
Sean.
Sean's a professional angler. He's a fisherman.
Okay.
Yeah. He's taken up fishing and loves it.
Did he go out on the first run? Probably that course is not clear. Did he get his time on the first run?
The whole live feed's pretty awesome.
Course is cold. Course is cold.
We have pretty good setup here.
Yeah. The air conditioning's great.
Can I get a confirmation on Chubb? Please hold. Please hold. We are not ready. Please hold. Can I get a confirmation on Chubb's time? Yes.
Mike Welsh.
56.14.
All right, that was Blake Schultz that just finished Hill 2. Now, I believe we might have Ryan Bremmel on the starting line. We'll see who comes around the corner.
Man,
We're going to hear who comes around the corner if it's
freaking
Ryan.
beast. Thanks, Ryan.
Really
Boulder just said, look,
Yeah.
we are going to need a new wrap on this trailer.
Folks at
There's
home don't understand how hard that stuff's hitting the trailer.
That's bad. And my truck's right behind it.
Oh,
The camera's not still up.
look at this. Hold on.
Oh,
Look at
smash,
this. Look at
moving
this.
He's close.
Where is it?
2449.
No, I'm not using it.
All right, good folks. I'm gonna leave you at it.
Move over there out of the way.
All right, thanks for joining us, Luke.
Appreciate the
Luke.
appreciate the air conditioning.
Anytime.
And I introduce Timmy Chuck.
Hey,
Clyde.
what about Brandon Davis?
He's in the road.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering where Brandon Davis was.
The lineup.
He is the wild
Oh,
card.
that's right. We forgot about that.
Yeah, just send it in there. Billy right there.
All right, he's our last, right? Brandon? Brandon Davis had the wild card option in his
Come on
Going-
in, Timmy Chuck.
going
Have a
last.
seat. Take a load off. Hey, we got Timmy Sorensen in the studio with us. Timmy Chuck Racing. He's the other TC.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing great, man.
Man, Hillbilly is sounded wicked. What you had a wonderfully smooth run, Hill number 1. What went on Hill 2, brother?
Man, I tell you, we've got the motor running right. It's
Man,
on
you
point.
do.
Steve Morgan, RPM Performance Tuning. He's
Hey, look at the Michigan people. Hey, man, they came all the way down from Michigan to see this. What's up, y'all?
So we got the buggy running on point now. She's running good. I have no seat time. I really didn't know what to expect. Come clean on hill 1, happy with that run. Hill 2, I didn't read the hill enough and caught that third ledge, and she sent me sailing.
For sure. Now we got Brandon coming up, and Brandon, he hit that tree on hill number 1. He hit it a couple of times, really slowed him down.
Looking like he's got some unfinished business to take care of.
Oh, Bree.
Oh,
I like it. I like it. That was good. That was good.
Brandon's on a mission.
Nice.
Smoking time.
21.74 for Brandon Davis. And I believe that rounds out our driver lineup here.
So what we want to do right now, we want to recap. We want to recap. Currently, Clayton Hollinsworth on hill number 2 is sitting on top with a 19.64. Timmy Cameron in second place with a 19.70. Bobby Tanner. We'll be right back.
Power, progression, determination, innovation, experience, speed. We are Super ATV. With industry-leading suspension, heavy-duty Rhino brand axles, and all-out performance tuning, let Super ATV fuel your off-road passion. Visit superatv.com.
Daddy said sit down, listen to my words. Life's full of ups and downs, you'll fall and you'll learn. Don't waste your time on mistakes. Take time for yourself, figure it out. Life is good, my son. As long as I'm alive, I'll be by your side. Yeah, follow your heart, my son.
We want to welcome everybody back, and we want to let everybody know. Thanks for sticking around. Want to let everybody know where we stand on hill number 2. Bree, you want to
Sure.
do a little bit of a
This way
rundown?
I can read it. Looks like Clayton Hollingsworth is sitting in first place for Hill 2 with a time of 19.64. Right after that, we've got Tim Cameron in second place, 19.70. So close. Bobby Tanner is in third. Brandon Davis in fourth. Bubba Bacon is fifth. And are we going to keep going down the whole list here?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, why not?
Have fun with it.
Somebody's going to ask about somebody eventually. So, Will Stewart, 6th place. Ryan Bramall in 7th. Matt Chisler, 8th. Scott Goforth, 9th. Mr. Randall Key in 10th place. This is all for Hill 2. Sam Carter in 11th. Tim Bacon in 12th. Stephen Robinson, 13th. Blake Schultz, 14th. Mark Nero, 15th. Mike Welsh, newcomer, 16th. And Tim Sorensen had an unfortunate rollover DNF. And then John Campbell was not able to race due to first hill troubles.
And Clyde's going to work his magic and figure out who's going to end up on the top of the podium, tally up both hills. And speaking of hills, where are we going to be next, Bree?
We are heading to Flat Nasty in Missouri, right? I've never been there, so this will be a
Going to be a good time.
first time. And that's going to be July 13th through 14th. To find out more about any of the Southern Rock Racing Series events, you can go to, we got Ryan Bramall joining us in here. You can go to srrs.rocks. You can find all the schedules and event information there and find one that's going to be close to you and come check it out in person. As awesome as the live feed is, there's still something pretty cool about being able to be here in person. So you can find out more about all those events there. If you want to watch more of the videos, you can go to rockracingtv.com. Check for the Hillside Live tab on the SRRS website. Go to Southern Rock Racing Series Facebook page.
And all the swag, like you said, srs.rocks. You can find out everything there.
I
And
got enough room over there?
yeah,
No, I'm trying
come
to
on
get you in
in
here
Get in here, man.
for all your adoring
I've been
fans.
outside in the rain. My sweat is on me.
We all look like little kids that have been playing outside.
Fresh out of the fire suit, ladies and gentlemen.
Ryan, how do you pronounce your last name?
Bramhall.
Bramhall.
You can pronounce it however.
Bramhall.
That's how most people.
How do you say it?
Bramhall.
Bramhall.
You need to send this
Just
to
gonna
me.
put
This is
that to
great.
rest once and for
Wow.
all.
Wow.
All right, tell us your
Dang.
thoughts after coming off Hill 2 now.
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I was slow.
But how did it feel, Rob?
It felt good. I've got a longer strap on the front, so it felt like it was lifting the front end off the ground. Not sure. I need a lot more. Yeah, I need a lot more seat time in it. This is the only time I get to drive it.
Seat time makes a difference.
It's a huge difference. Too busy at work, so
Now, do you think it could be too much power at times, or it
for
just
this, yeah.
for this?
But like when we do the big hills and bikini bottoms and stuff. But the first hill I did, I was in second running power glide, so I'm in high. Bubba told me yesterday I should be first, and I think he's right. Even Clayton told me that.
Speaking of Clayton, yeah. So we were all most of us were in Texas, where we actually got to see this dude spray this fire extinguisher on his hand, and I think it was Clayton Hollinsworth that said, take my money right now. And I think all of the drivers said the same thing, because after that demo, it was just so shocking how well this product worked, and you jumped on board. You know,
Yep.
I took some pictures. I was like, dude, that's kind of nuts. You're like, yeah, I got the whole suppression system in. What are your feelings about it?
I got it all in, but I was just telling Clyde I forgot to cut a wire on the bottle, so it wouldn't have went off.
He was almost safe, ladies.
It was close. It'd have been embarrassing.
Do you feel better, like, with it in the rig?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to like relieve you on some level back there. That if,
I guess,
if
I
the
don't know.
worst that if some bad
Problem
crap-
is I think a lot of us take for granted the safety side, and I do.
Yeah.
I don't worry about it because we haven't gotten hurt that bad, but someone is. Like I said, finals we had. Can't remember his name. We were just talking about it, where his buggy actually caught on fire, and that was probably the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
well, the kryptonite buggy, that was
Yeah.
kind of wild.
And that's the one that made me decide to go ahead and put all
Yeah.
that on.
Yeah. Puts things in perspective when you see it actually happen.
And it took about 4 hours to install it. It was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, you got anybody that you want to thank? Sponsors, people that helped you out with the build, people that have stuck with you.
The guys that rebuilt it, Matt Snyder and Phil Jackson Motorsports in Great Bend, Kansas, did a lot of work on it. Nitro Gears, he's been since day one taking care of me on gears. God, there's probably a list. I'll probably forget everybody. My wife, my businesses are probably the biggest ones. And Clyde helps me out a lot. Spider Off-Road. And
you can get that suppression system at Spider. I forgot to say that,
Yeah.
because that's where I need to buy a couple for my rig. So
Yeah, no, Clyde's the one that got me all the suppression and everything, and I think he might have overnighted it to me just so I could have it ready for this weekend.
good deal.
And then, Jake Berkey, he does go beyond helping
Sure
me out,
does.
figuring things out.
Yeah.
So definitely got to thank Jake.
So I can't wait to see this buggy just complete, because I know this has been a project. One thing led to another type of a project. Going to powder coat soon.
Hopefully by the end of the week.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's the goal. I can't handle it all.
That's
Not
awesome.
finished.
So people, you need to show your love. Follow him at Ryan Bramhall. Hulk Buggy on Facebook. He's on Instagram. I'm sure you got the Snapchat and the Tinder. No, he ain't got the Tinder. No.
I'm not.
But,
He's not a 15-year-old girl.
No, ladies, he's taken. So, no, we appreciate you stopping by, brother.
Thanks, guys. We'll see
Thank
you
you,
later.
sir.
Thanks, Ryan.
Now, during Timmy's run, after Timmy ran, come on in for a sec.
Come on over.
I said Clayton's going to be so happy. He's going to be so tickled when he sees this.
Do you know what spot you got yet? Hi.
I think second.
He had a time of 1964 on Hill 2.
I think I got won the second hill.
Yes.
And was third by Cat Hair on the first hill.
But Timmy was second on the first hill by just milliseconds.
Yeah,
you know?
But I'm pretty proud to run a 4-cylinder out here with these big boys and come in and be second. You know, I said I didn't like second, but I'm gonna love it today. You know, yeah. It's pretty.
So what's
amazing.
going on with the big buggy? You want to talk about it?
We broke the transfer case in it last week. Broke the front diff last week, 2 weeks ago. So you know the parts is getting wore. We didn't have an SCS gearbox in it, but there will be one in it for the next race. So
I'll have it come to you next week.
yeah.
Speaking of SCS Gearbox, one of our sponsors for the event, or the sponsor
Our
for the
event
event.
sponsor,
so,
yeah.
Hey, good job. Good plug there, Clayton.
And I love these glasses. I got me some new busted knuckle
Got some
glasses.
busted knuckles.
Really?
They are amazing. You know, I got real bad eyesight, and I started wearing these glasses, and they're really amazing. So if you need some sunglasses, get some busted knuckles. Get you some.
Do they come in aviator style though? Kind of aviator.
They're three colors or something. But yeah.
You know, it's just so amazing to me. I was talking to Timmy the other week just about sponsorship and just about where the sport's going, and just asked him a question about, you know, I said, dude, off the record. And he goes, no, I don't mind. We can go off the record, on the record, whatever. I asked him, you know, do you have any big money sponsors or money sponsors? And so surprising. It just shocked me. He was like, no, I don't have one. And when we did the interview, he said it on the interview, and he goes, I thank all of my sponsors who give me product or give me breaks on product. I couldn't do without them. Mm-hmm. But you know, folks like Clayton and Timmy and all of the other drivers in the series, it's just so important, you know, that, you know, companies stepping up, and when companies do step up to help out, it's just so amazing. You know,
last year, you know, 2017, I didn't have no one. I never had. I mean, I paid more for stuff than anybody else for some reason. For some reason, you know, somebody so and so would get a seat for $1,400, and it cost me $1,800. You know, but this year, I said, you know, at the first of the year, I said, I don't got no sponsors, don't want none. You know, I said, what I earn, what I do, if I win a race, I win it on my own. But I called Tom Woods to order a drive shaft, you know, and they gave it to me free. And I was just so excited. It just tickled the shit out of me.
It does make a difference, though, as many races as you try to hit.
And I didn't ask them. You know, they just asked who was it. Do you drive the Outlaw buggy? I said, yeah, I do. And he said, well, what about if we just comp you this drive shaft? You put our sticker on. Man, that tickled the shit out of me. Like I said, yeah, I'm happy.
So if you want to get your name on the side of that Outlaw buggy, just holler at him. He's easy to find.
And we do a lot of racing. We do a lot of traveling. You know, we've been to 6 states. I don't know how many thousands of miles we put in this year, but
and it's not over yet, is it, sir?
Oh, it's a long way from being over. And we got some big races left. Bikini Bottoms, I can't wait to that. I'm going to skim that pond again. You know, that's going to be fun.
So. I do want to see you guys do that. Tell me about it last night.
It's amazing. Yeah, it is. I think it ought to be mandatory. Every race ought to have a skimming. Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard.
We got a Dust Bowl out here today. So.
Yeah, right.
So we're going to be a flat nasty. You, Miss Ruby. I hated not seeing your son out there.
Yeah, he's actually going on vacation next week, and he stayed home to get a bunch of stuff done. He's trying to get caught up before he leaves. Everybody's wanting their products done, so he stays pretty busy. So.
Outstanding. Is that some new ink I spy? When did you get that?
I don't know, a month ago or something.
Okay, yeah, so it is pretty new.
Hi, baby.
Yeah.
I keep it on the down low.
That's kind of nice.
It hurt like the dickens.
Yeah. You know, I have a couple. And you know, I always get a kick out of somebody saying tattoos don't hurt. It didn't hurt. They lying to you.
Or I'm a big sissy one. I'm a horrible sissy. Yeah.
Probably a combination.
Clayton, you want to say goodbye to these folks? You want to take us out? You want to? I don't even know if we can go out. Clyde left us in here.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
happy Father's Day to everyone. My father, happy Father's Day tomorrow. So You know, we will be at was it Flat Nessie next race? Hopefully
Yes.
the big buggy will be done. But
July 13th and 14th.
the little buggy's done pretty good today, so you may see it again. You know,
Outstanding.
yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, and
Thanks for having
thank all of you for joining us. We really appreciate it. From all of us here at the National Rock Racing Association, Hillside Live. who am I forgetting? Southern Rock Racing, Northern Rock Racing, Central.
All of them. All the racing.
From everybody. From Clyde Bynum. From Brooks you know Brooks Myers, right?
Do I know Brooks
Yeah,
Myers?
from Dune TV. From our Dune to yours. What?
All right, I'm going to wrap this up for you.
Bam,
You're
it's
having
getting
trouble.
bad.
We need Snickers bars.
I need to
so-
start drinking.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and we're going to go out and let these guys know who won.
God bless you.